In boxing news, George Groves has announced his retirement with immediate effect from the sport. He's had an 11-year career. He's now 30. I will bring up the article that I found online. His statement. Let's quickly have a look at it, and then we will. The former WBA champion, which is George Grove, super middleweight. He's decided to call it a day, but he said he's lost his desire to fight, and he also says that he's one injury away from retirement. I think he's done it for the right reasons. I think he goes, he's achieved everything I think he can in the sport. But also, one of his opponents, Edward Gutenecht, suffered a brain aneurysm after their fight in 2016, leaving him unable to walk or talk. That has also had a big bearing on this retirement. Now, obviously, he's well known and for his rivalry with Carl Froch. Obviously, he's also beaten James DeGale, Paul Smith, Marty Murray, and Chris Eubank Jr. over his career. The thing is, he's also said this. He's going to stay involved as an advisor for the organisation, so the WBA, and he's also going to follow a career into motivational speaking. People are going to laugh at that, but seriously, that is actually not a bad money earner for any ex-sportsman. Motivational speaking is a big money earner. But he is staying as an advisor within the sport, and that is crucial. So many sportsmen and women retire from the sport that they've chosen and have nothing to do with it post-retirement. They're thrown on the scrap heap and they're left to their own devices. The fact he is willing to stay in an advisory role within the WBA, World Boxing Association, is vital. The sport has got a lot of issues it's got to face up to right now. A lot of problems. Structural issues with fighters having legal issues, boxing licenses. There's a lot of issues facing boxing right now, and to have an ex-world champion giving something back to the sport post-retirement in an advisory role, it makes the sport better for the next generation coming through, and B, he gives something back to the sport anyway. That's a sport that's given him so much. The thing is, a lot of boxers don't retire at 30. I think there's been a lot of other issues weighing on George Groves' mind up to this point, but he's in 11 years as a professional, he's had 32 fights, and there's other issues around concussion and brain injury, and the fact that he's given a fellow boxer, Gutenecht, a brain aneurysm, and it's left this guy unable to walk and talk. I think that has weighed heavily on his mind since 2016. But he has decided to retire, but he is going to stay in an advisory role. He's offered his services as an advisor to the WBA, and I think that is vital. He has been a great ambassador for the sport for the most part. His rivalry with Carl Froch, I think, got a little bit out of hand, and I think was badly handled by the boxing world. Some of these fight build-ups, I think, are puerile and do nothing to help the image of the sport. But in his later career, yes, he has, I think, retired with good grace. I think he has had a great career. Could it have been better? Possibly. But the fact he is willing to stay as an advisor for the sport going forward is important. But you've got to look at the reasons why he's retired. He says he's one injury away from retirement. Age has played a part. He's like, I'm 30. Do I really want to keep boxing when I'm 35, 40? My future health, I think, is important. He's put his future health on in there as well. I read some of the comments on Twitter and on the Have Your Say in the BBC Sports website, and on some of the comments responding to Sky News. He's got to put his health first. So many boxers retire too late, and their health is damaged, and their well-being post retirement is not what it could be. And you got to look at the average age that ex-boxers die at. They don't live long. 50s, 60s. There's a high rate of dementia and Parkinson's disease with ex-boxers. Muhammad Ali being a prime example. And brain injuries are serious, and we're knowing more and more each day about what repeat concussions do to your head and do to your health. So there's a variety of reasons why he's retired, but he's decided to call it a day now. So I'm going to leave that there. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you are a boxing fan. What are your thoughts on George Groves? Love him or hate him? And I'll have some more videos for you soon.